What up, BB26 fans? Here is your live feed update for August 10th. They play in the Veto comp in this one, so there will be spoilers as always. When we last left off, we knew Angela was the HOH, but Quinn activated his deepfake HOH, so he's the one that really made the noms, and he nominated Mackenzie, Tucker, and Cedric volunteered. Very early yesterday morning, they picked who else will be playing in the Veto comp. Joseph and Brooklyn were selected. Joseph lets Tucker know that he already promised Cedric the veto if he wins. Tucker's like, hey man, you can go back on that deal and save me instead. Joseph then says that he could actually save Cedric and not break his bond, and that would help Tucker in the AI arena because he took out his biggest competitor for that. Brooklyn tells Chelsea that if Tucker does win the veto, she's gonna talk him into not using it by saying that if he does take himself down, that Quinn's just gonna replace him with Rubina, which is a showmance of his. Angela lets Chemo and Takor know that she would never put them on the block because they are so lighthearted and bring her joy in the house. At noon, the feeds cut for the veto competition. They return at 3 p.m. and we find out that Tucker has won the veto. Brooklyn again tells Chelsea that she really is going to try to get Tucker not to use the veto on himself. Chelsea thinks this is just a bad idea and way too risky. Cedric asks Angela if on Thursday he's in those bottom two seats and it comes down to a tie, would she break the tie by voting to keep him? And she says yes. Takor tells Chemo that she thinks Leah is being protected by three of the guys in the house, and those would be Cedric, Joseph, and Quinn. They agree that they should target Mackenzie this week if she's in the final two seats. Joseph warns Tucker that Cam said that they can just go after Tucker next week instead. Tucker says he has to win the next HOH, and if he does, he's nominating Cam, Cedric, and Leah. Quinn suggests to Joseph that Joseph should go warn Tucker that if he uses the veto on himself, that Quinn's going to replace him with Rubina. Tucker lets Cam know that he knows if he uses the veto, that they're just going to replace him with Rubina, and he doesn't care. He says he's as close to Rubina as he is so that he can stay close to Brooklyn. So, do you think Tucker is going to use the veto on himself? Give it to somebody else? Not use it at all? Don't forget there's a new episode on tonight, so we'll have a recap later today and a special episode on Tuesday. See y'all later.